Hey, what's up, everyone? I'm obviously not going to show a copy of one of our bills, but this is an ME video, a personal shift that took place. Now, this has nothing to do with our billing. This is just some company I just randomly chose as an example. I just chose that as an example. Paper bill. That's what I was choosing as an example of just a paper bill. So, this is what happened. Mama was going to call the company and talk to the electric company yesterday, and she called them and asked until the time that we had until to pay the bill. And so, and they told us we had till today, and of course, then I paid it this morning. We paid it this morning. And this is where the ME kicks in, where that takes place. When she was going to call them, she called with the number that was in her phone, her flip phone, that she had under the electric company's contact number, the number in her phone, the contact, and she called it and it said that it was not in service. The number was not valid. And she looked through the paper billing that we had gotten, and she had one saved that we had gotten back from May, and there was a completely different number listed on the paper billing. And that was back from May. So she called that number and they said, oh, they changed their number back in April or May of this year. And that was a mind freak, Chris Angel mind freak situation there. That was a mind freak right there because, and Mama just said, I don't know. I was like, I don't either. I said, we called them in July using the number that was in the contacts on her phone. And she said, maybe they just transitioned over or something. Maybe they had not fully, maybe they used the number for a little while and then stopped using it eventually because we'd been paying it online since then. The crazy thing is the convenience fee they charge. If it's the modern way of paying and they pretty much force you to do it that way and want you to do it that way and look at you crazy if you try to pay the other way, then why do they charge a convenience fee of nearly $4 for a convenience fee? I mean, it's crazy. But anyway, back to this. Apparently, they have been using this 1-800 number since May, which was different than the contact that was listed in her phone that she called and used. I remember we used it in July because we paid over the phone instead of using the internet, instead of using the tablet and going on the internet and going to their website portal and logging in and paying it that way. We used the call method where you type the numbers in on the phone itself back in July. And that was the number used to contact their office as well. And now, since May, it had changed, but that would not have been possible because in this reality, the reality around us, it has been that way since May. They changed to the 1-800 number. And she said, she thought the same thing. And I said, yeah, we did. We called them with a number in your phone back in May. So, but in the reality around us, in the world around us, and Mama was saying maybe they changed it, but you still use that number for a little while, which is possible. I mean, you've got to look through some logical explanations, as they would call it. But I don't see, if we'd gotten a bill from May, she looked through an old bill from May and looked at it, and they had already changed back then to a 1-800 number. So in the reality around us, they've been using that 1-800 number since May on even a paper bill that they had sent us. But yet for us, it seems as though, I think we had even paid a bill in July and called them. She'd even called them in July. I think in late July of this summer, she called them on the phone with her phone under the number that she had always used. But now in the world around us, that number hasn't existed since before April or May of this year. They changed their number then. All right, so that's a personal ME. That's 2 MEs that I just wanted to share. My link's below. Please feel free to leave a donation to my PayPal, and feel free to support the channel. Like, subscribe, share, leave your comments below with your own personal shifts or effects, and all of that. I thank you very much, and thank you for watching the video, and interacting with me. I try to respond as much as possible. I've kind of got a fever right now. I've not felt too well all of a sudden. I had a lot of energy all night. For some reason, I was just up and had a lot of energy, and that is... I had these ups and downs. I had a lot of energy, so that usually means I'm going to crash or something is wrong. But anyway, one of these devices just all of a sudden came on and was listening while I was talking about something, and then I told it I was not saying what it thought I was saying. I was actually referencing a show, and then it went boom, like it sent that. So I don't know. These things listening to you gets really old. But anyway, back to that. Yeah, that changed. The number that has been that way in the reality around us since May, since before around May time, the month of May of this year. But yet we had called them under the number we remembered this summer. So in July. Anyway, that's another ME. Peace. Signing out. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. I know times are tough for many people. Believe me, we know. Times are tough and things can be crazy. But still, Merry Christmas. Hope you had a good, happy Thanksgiving. And happy holidays, Merry Christmas, and Happy New Year. I love you all. Signing out, and I'll speak as soon as possible. I've got a strange occurrences video up next, or various things happening in the world around us. Peace.